Ed Sullivan Theater.
Yeah, it is.
Elvis has been here.
Elvis. I've mentioned this before on the show, but the historian says that it's right around here that Elvis performed, right around where this desk is. That's why you're feeling the madness.
I feel it. I feel it.
You feel the greatness right up through the floor.
Yeah,
nice to see you again.
Well, nice to see you.
Always enjoyable to talk to you. We had a nice conversation, an hour and a half at the Montclair Film Festival.
We did
a couple years ago.
in a junior high school.
Yeah, we got
it was so much fun.
in Buzz Aldrin school, actually.
It was, and you had some great Buzz stories.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, exactly. You had some great stories too, and I would love if could you share one of the stories that you told out there, because I absolutely love it. You told a story about what mastery means when you meet someone, because you're an actor, you've done 50 films, you're a well-established, well-regarded actor, a master of your craft in your own way, but you said you've met masters and you immediately meet them and you go, oh, that person has something to teach me.
Well, okay, I know where you're going with this.
I hope so.
Mark Rylance is a British actor that a lot of
British
people know about now because he's been starring in a bunch of Spielberg movies and doing an amazing job. But years ago, he ran the Globe Theatre in London. And I had no idea who he was, and most people over here didn't because he didn't really work in film. But they were having a benefit for Amnesty International, and they were every actor that you can imagine. I mean, Judi Dench was there, Vanessa Redgrave was there, Simon Russell Beale, James Taylor was performing, Sting was performing. I'm just telling you, like, massive stars were there.
Paul Scofield, one of my favorite
Paul Scofield
actors
was
from
there,
the
Okay, well, Paul Scofield, exactly. So we're doing a little rehearsal, and I've been invited to be part of this.
It's all going to be Shakespeare, right?
It's all going to be Shakespeare, you know that. And Mark Rylance, he's just this guy with, I don't know who he is. He's in sweatpants and stuff. He apparently runs the theater, and I didn't think much of him, and he said, all right, well, Vanessa, meaning Vanessa Redgrave, you're going to do your piece from Troilus and Cressida, and then Ethan, why don't you do To Be or Not to Be from Hamlet, and then after that, we'll do Paul Scofield, we'll do, Lear. I was like, so wait, I'm going to go in between Vanessa Redgrave and Paul Scofield? And he's like, yeah. Okay, cool. Can I talk to you after, like, the rehearsal's over, And he's like, sure. So I go to him backstage there at the Globe, and I'm like, are you making fun of me? Like, what is it, like, bring the American out and have him do To Be or Not to Be in between Vanessa Redgrave and Paul Scofield, my two favorite actors of all time? And he goes, oh, you don't want to do it? I said, no, I don't want to do this. You're going to humiliate me. He goes, oh, okay. So who should go? Who should go between Paul Scofield and Vanessa Redgrave? Who deserves to go? I think you do. He's like, is it because you're American you're not good enough? I'm like, no, American actors are just as good as British. Right. Is it because you're too young? No, I'm not too young. I played Hamlet. Right. So why wouldn't you do it? I was like, all right. It's a classic, you're good enough speech, right? So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, how am I going to do this? And he goes,
you're just your pants.
Yes, I am. And he tells me, I wonder if he remembers this, but he says this very funny thing to me. He says, now, what's the first line of To Be or Not to Be? And I said, well, To Be or Not to Be. He said, no, it's not. He goes, it's Now I Am Alone. Right? And I was like, okay, right, you're right. Now I'm alone, To Be or Not to Be, right, I get it. And he goes, now this is what you're going to do. You're going to walk out there. You're going to say...
Onto the Globe stage.
Onto the Globe stage, where everybody's out there. It's this beautiful old theater. You're going to stand up there, and you're going to say, now I am alone. Clear, strong, and you're going to look everybody in the eyes. Now I am alone. And if you wait long enough, they'll start to laugh. I'm like, why will they laugh? He goes, I don't know, but I've done it 700 times, and they laugh. and I'm like, really? He goes, I promise. If you just stare at them, they'll start to laugh. I'm like, okay. And he said, and the second they laugh, you say To Be or Not to Be. Right? They missed it. And now they're going to listen. Wait, I think he just said the famous line. And now they'll hear the rest of the speech. They'll be on their toes. And you will have gotten rid of that famous line, and you'll be on your way. I was like, all right, I bet this won't work. But I went out there, and I did it, and it worked. And afterwards, Paul Scofield told me I did a great job.
Mastery.
Well, that's your point. Mark Rylance, everybody wants something for nothing, right?
Yeah.
And they see Mark Rylance in this Spielberg movie, and they think, wow, what a great actor. I wish I could do that or something. Well, he's dedicated 30, 40 years. He's done that play hundreds of times, and he's done that whole canon hundreds of times. And that's mastery. You know, and that's the thing that as I get older, I get more and more interested in with our young American actors.
Now you're in a beautiful new film called First Reformed, which is written and directed by Paul Schrader, who people might know from writing Taxi Driver and Raging Bull,
American Gigolo, lots of great
director. You play a pastor he's troubled by his life, his family, his world. Tell us what the film's about.
Well, I think this is a great writer. For those of you who don't, Paul Schrader's, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer in the film business. And he wrote a beautiful script about a priest who's having a terrible moment making sense out of our world today. I mean, he's looking for leadership in our environmental struggles. He's looking for leadership as a spiritual person. He's lost his son. I'm counseling in the movie a young man who feels the burden of what's happening to the environment very deeply. And my character is a sincere religious man, and he really tries to give him guidance, and it doesn't go the way he wants to. And I think the movie gives a beautiful voice to the way a lot of people are feeling right now.
We have a clip here. I think you're at a diner or something with
other
clergy members.
What happens, like a lot of churches right now, I'm a pastor at a very small church that is owned and operated by a larger megachurch. And Cedric the Entertainer, who's an amazing actor, plays my boss because he runs the big church. And I run this little ancillary. They kind of call it a tourist church because it's left over as a museum from the Underground Railroad. There were a lot of abolitionists as a part of this parish during that movement. But the guy who's our biggest donor is upset with some of what's been happening with my work with this young man who's lost his life.
Jim?
Will God forgive us for what we're doing to his creation? That's what Mensana asked me when I visited him.
There's been a lot of loose talk about environmental change.
There's scientific consensus, 97%. The man who says nothing always seems more intelligent. Why couldn't I just keep silent?
It's a complicated subject.
Not really. I mean, who benefits? Cui bono, who profits? That's what I keep asking myself, besides the biblical call to stewardship. Who profits when we soil our own nest? What's to be gained?
Can we just agree to keep politics out of the reconsecration service?
It's a hard movie to go on kind of a late night talk show, and you want a little clip that makes everybody laugh and feel good. You know what I mean? Instead, it's like, whoa, what was that? But it's a film I'm really proud of.
Well, sometimes you can go see a film and feel good when you come out of it by watching other people going through torment.
Okay.
It's true.
It's actually true, because a lot of us do feel things in our life, and a lot of us are confused by the things we feel. And part of the job of movies is to make sense out of the questions. You know, a good movie doesn't tell you who to vote for. It's not left, it's not right. A good movie articulates a question that might be on your mind too, and then you can ask yourself. Paul Schrader says a great thing about the end of a movie. A good movie begins as you're walking out of the theater. You know, a really good movie is like a bell, and you ring it, and it vibrates inside you after you see it, you know? And if you think about the great films that you've seen in your life, they do kind of vibrate like that. I mean, no joke. I mean, it sounds a little, I don't know, airy-fairy or something to talk about, but I can walk down the street today, and somebody will say to me, you know, "Oh, Captain, my Captain!" You know? The end of that movie is still vibrating. You know, that movie came out 29 years ago. You know, and it's still vibrating. And that's a beautiful thing to be a part of. And that's worth, you know, that movie had a young man who took his own life. This stuff happens. It happens in every family across America. These issues of where is our religious leadership, this is a real question, just because a lot of times the people with the most money have the biggest megaphone, you know? Doesn't mean that they have the most interesting things to say.
Well, I look forward to the vibrations. Thank you, Ethan. First Reformed. First Reformed is in theaters nationwide, June 22nd. Ethan Hawke, everybody. We'll be